Could be
Alrighty.
the wind messing with it.
Yeah, for sure. It's super freaking windy out here and unhealthy air quality. Alright, welcome back, friends. We are hopefully ready to go now after the significant, unprecedented delay. Let's get everybody to the ruins. And of course, we'll have some adjustments to do here as we take characters out. Judar, Kai, Gideon, his owl, Durlus and Tuki Tuki are correct. Talon is not here. Oh, what's all this? Hey, Radio Free Covenant, thank you so much for the gifted sub to my dear wife, Annie Bag of Donuts. Are you with us? Inching closer to that sub goal right there. If anybody's got a Amazon Prime sub that you're not using, we thank you for considering Role-Playing Unlimited. Don, you said Gloop is in charge, right?
Correct. Gloop is in charge right now.
All right. Welcome to the painting. And
Did we get a long rest or no? I just wondering where I should start.
we have not gotten a long rest. And Katarina is here.
You and that freaking long rest, man.
I have like 1 hit points.
I got a healing word.
That's what happens when you travel through the realms.
I think I actually have 11. I'm okay for a minute.
Theron is in play. Ari is in play. Is it Ari or Ari?
It's Ari.
Ari, perfect. And Zygarian stepping into the field of play as well. Can everybody see the map? Everybody's lines of sight looking correct?
It's just gray
I'm not
for
seeing
me.
anything.
Mine just came back. It went black.
Me
for a
neither.
minute.
Dawn does not see
All
anything.
black here.
Yeah, it looks like it took Gale's vision away again for some reason.
My screen says factions.
Really, y'all are still on the faction screen? Or is it just Gale?
No, it's on
no,
the
but I'm
map
also
page.
refreshing mine.
Gotcha.
I have the map. It went black for a minute when I'm assuming when you were changing it, but mine came back, so it might just take a minute.
Awesome. Okay, maps look okay. Yeah,
Alright, how do I get rid of all the pictures? Like, I don't remember.
gotcha. Click the gear toggle on the upper right above the chat log. And then scroll down to audio video. And then video display. And change that to names only. And that'll free up a significant amount of table space for you.
Oh, there you go. Much better.
Handy also for Michael and Amber as well, if you've not yet done that.
I just adjusted the zoom on my browser. I was just trying to ignore it.
Yeah, try
Yeah, I
clicking-
did it. I did it as you were saying it, and yes, that's much better.
Oh yeah, definitely. Click the
Better
gear,
now.
the gear toggle, and then audio, video display, names only, and bam!
But now that's
It's
much
still
better.
all black though.
Theron is still all black. Oh, your
The
token
map is
disappeared.
really little. Try maybe moving the screen around. Maybe it's just out of your field of view.
Nope, they took his vision away too. What the heck? Alright, update that. I guess when you transfer
Oh, there
a
we go.
character over, it takes away their vision. It still had your preferences for vision set, but just vision in general was taken away. Okay, and Dawn, yeah, I was not kidding. Welcome to the painting. That's why you're seeing nothing at all, or good question. So Asilatem is
Thank
in
you.
the painting, as well as Eldon Timbers, our gnome played by Fringe Wizard. now the Goblin Trifecta is joining the party inside of there. Yeah, I'm still having some lag issues here, but not as bad. Hopefully that'll just kind of clear up. A couple Roll20 features here. These torches on the walls are providing light for everybody, and they are accessible by everybody. They should be, so if anybody wants to grab an ever-burning torch to carry around with your character, you should be able to just snag that up and take it away.
I was just going to ask you where mine was.
I think this one, and it's gonna be a pink torch to kind of make it stand out a little bit better for you. And we are inside of an ancient ruins here. Our party has been tasked to find a device that is registering a significant amount of technomantic energy. Upon exploring this planet, we have discovered information we believe to indicate that this device is a weather control device of some sort, and it is inside of these ancient ruins. We have only just barely entered these ruins through a watery tunnel accessible way up here, and upon entering this chamber last week, we were assailed by gelatinous cubes, not one but two. And one of them seemed to originate from this pool of water. It is not tasty water. It is remarkably clear and clean, but it just doesn't taste well, and it has almost a thick, viscous substance to it. So our party has been advised to steer clear of the water pool here in the center. We can see here to the right.
Ari wants to lick it.
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Ari wants to lick it.
Yum, yum, yum. Tuki and Durlus over here, we can see, are exploring an area containing an empty chest, in addition to a pair of closed doors. And upon licking the water, it has a sting to it as well, almost like it's been treated with acid. So not only is it not tasty, it's potentially harmful if you take too much of it. And also we have...
Ari likes to lick things.
We've had a couple of our characters vanish into this painting that depicts a riverside keep. Asilatem was exploring it, and he just disappeared. And then when Eldon went to explore it, he was kind of observing it from over here, like 8 feet away. And everybody kind of got a better glimpse of him actually shrinking down like Ant-Man size and getting sucked into the painting. And that's where we ended off our session last week. Some of our party exploring east, our party recovering from the battle against the gelatinous cubes. We have a treasure chest here that we have not yet unlocked, and the one that we did unlock here contained this silver chalice and the mysterious painting. And for those of you trapped in the painting, hold tight, I am sorry to say. And those of you outside the painting, game on.
Yep.
Question.
What's happening?
Who's that guy right below that big circle?
Right here?
Yeah, there's no name attached to it.
Oh, interesting. Oh, I see why. That is Ari, our new tiefling arrival. I'm not going to spoil the class side of it. We'll let you kind of figure that out for yourselves. And as we like to do anytime we are introducing new characters, the plot engine for our maneuvering around the galaxy is a starship known as the Dragon Lotus, captained by Leonora Gator. And all of your characters, regardless of whether you're on the Monday group, Tuesday, Thursday, you're all connected to this ship. So if your characters are bouncing around, or if you're coming in for the first time, or it's been a while, everybody kinda knows who everybody is. They've seen everybody on the ship, but the level of mystique or openness you wish to give to your character is entirely up to you. This is the segment of the game, though, since we're bringing in new characters, that I like to have our established characters kind of give you some details about what you would know about them, and then turn it over to Amber and Michael for the same. Let's start with our Turtle Monk, Theron. What you got to tell us?
Well, I'm a middle-aged turtle monk. I was a farmer. My village was attacked, raided by a group of pirates. But not everybody, but most, including my wife, were killed. Kind of went on like a downward spiral. Met a fisherman who was a monk. He taught me about the seas and fishing and about life and what's beyond that. And but we were attacked by monks on a ship, or by pirates, and I escaped and went to his, where he was, I guess, a monk, and trained to be a monk, and here I am now, kind of like out for revenge, looking for justice, but I was a farmer forever, so now I'm just like a 6'5" old with a big gray beard. I got a big tattoo on my chest. Little slow on the go, but I got it.
Love it. Great detail there, my friend. And up next, we're going to pass it to Gale, our Kender. If you've never played Dragonlance and don't know what a Kender is, they are a lot of fun. What you got to tell us, Gale?
Okay, she wants me to tell pretty much kind of her backstory, but
Sure.
To be fair, what she did is she was wandering around the forest one day, saw this strange metallic thing. Her curiosity got the better of her, so she went inside, which happened to be a transport to take her to the spaceship. She wandered around, wondering what's going on, poking her head in this, that, and the other thing, and then she got shanghaied into a group, and now she's been adventuring ever since.
All right, what spaceship?
It is called the Dragon Lotus, and so far only the Tuesday group has been onboarded, but let me bring that map over here and just give you a brief tour, because every group will eventually go to the Lotus. And every group has technically been there already, just before your first game started. Dragon Lotus. Transmogrified. Alright, I'm going to move all of you to our home base. I don't know how many of you are going to be able to see here, so let's get your tokens on this board as well. And once you're on the board, feel free to explore. This is your ship. You'll see your cabins. You'll see the medical bay. You'll see the cockpit. I'm bringing your characters into the primary passageway right now. Zygarian, Aerie, Gloop, Katarina, Theron. Oh, Theron's already up there in the meeting room. He's already been here. Asilatem is already here. Who am I missing?
Durlus.
Durlus, thank you. And Tuki Tuki. Let's get you there. And Durlus. Alright. So yeah, feel free to explore around the ship. I'll kind of give you the guided tours we're doing so, force ping wise. Of course, here is the cockpit. The door is usually locked to it, so accessing it is usually impossible. Over here is the medical bay to the northeast. Just south of that, you will find the surgery bay, in case anybody is in extreme need of medical attention or even a resurrection. It is possible to have your characters brought back from death. Here we have everyone's favorite tiefling merchant. I am called Merdian. I am the one that you will be conducting all of your conducting of business. If you wish to purchase magic items, you wish to sell things, you need potions of healing, bags of holding, I am man you seek. Party spent a lot of time with him when we were here last time. Durlus is heading south into the engineering bay. Our engineer is currently off ship, so their token is not here. That is an airlock to the south. You may try to access the door leading into certain death, but it is locked for your own safety.
I got a lockpick.
Yeah, this spaceship thing is all new to me. Last I know, we were wandering around the desert in these caverns.
That is indeed where you are, but the way you got to the planet with the desert is this spaceship. This ship is essentially what takes you from location to location. Instead of having a wagon or a guild hall or something like that and traveling city to city, we're using a ship and traveling planet to planet. And we're in search of exotic creatures, the likes of which you don't typically find on a lot of worlds, and rare artifacts as well. And of course, here in the center, our main engineer, or our main cargo hold. Typically where Meridian keeps a lot of his goods that he will be conducting business with you on. Our dining/meeting area up here in the northwest, and then just to the south of that, where you will typically find your long rests. And Durlus has found the shower and toilet and sinks.
Occupied.
Occupado. You didn't close the door though. You left it open.
That's their problem.
And that is your guided tour of the ship. It's not a huge ship. It has what we need. I guess over here as well, in case we need to do a spacewalk, we have some spacesuits and another airlock, which again is also locked for your safety, so you don't inadvertently wander out into "Oh my God!" And Amber, are you trying to move your token around, or are you just measuring some distances?
I was trying to get it to move, but it wasn't cooperating.
It looks like you have the taskbar on the left selected for ruler. So if you go up and go back to the arrow icon, you should be able to select your token and then move around with the arrow keys.
I knew that.
Happens to all of us a lot of time. At least once a session, somebody's like, all right, I'm going to move. Crap, I'm just doing an arrow. Here I go. Nope, that's not me.
Yeah, because my dark vision is blocking off like half the ship because I don't have a torch.
Well, no, those are solid walls. So like areas like this, nobody can access. But that's how the dynamic lighting system works. Based on your dark vision, you're able to see exactly what your character sees, and you can move around accordingly. Because of these cargo containers are as tall as they are, they kind of obscure some vision, but they leave enough open so that you can kind of make out what it is that's blocking the line of sight.
But why isn't my X-ray vision working?
I turned that off for everybody's safety.
Damn it.
So yeah, Ari, feel free to continue your exploration at your pace here.
You're good. You can move on. You don't have to wait for me.
Okay.
We'll be back during a long shopping session.
Oh, absolutely. It took almost the entire
I know
session.
we're already behind because of the technical difficulties. I don't want to hold anything else up.
No worries. We're good. Super chill, having fun. Just glad everything is finally working, actually. So we're back in the ruins of Parthengon. And what...
I take any hit point damage from licking the pool.
There was no damage from just kind of taking a test lick, but if you're going back for like a guzzle or something, then yeah, probably.
I was gonna, but Michael yelled from the other room, "Don't do it!" So I won't do it.
And continuing on from Gail's description of her character, we got Theron. We're going to move over next to our dwarf, Durlus.
Right. Durlus is a Dwergar, technically, so a gray dwarf. And he's wearing very heavily spiked armor, mostly leather underneath. And he's got the telltale signs of a barbarian, and he's got a massive case of resting bitch face.
Nice. How many of us have seen the Honor Among Thieves D&D movie, by the way?
I think
Not
there was
yet.
some that haven't.
I don't imagine everybody has yet.
Yeah,
Gail and I are seeing it this weekend.
Yeah, the only comment I will say is the same one I said in the Discord. I just loved how there was the occasional meta, like, for fans to kind of have that extra level of appreciation. Like, I get that! A lot of fun. Good times. Tuki, let's hear about what's up with you, Dom.
Tuki is a white Aarakocra. He knows Durlus from previous encounters before the ship. But otherwise, he spends most of his time staring at the stars and mapping them on some kind of crystal object that he has. And when he's either looking at the stars from the ship or looking at the maps that he's made of the stars from the various planets he's been on.
I would be very excited to see Tuki meet Crumb from the Thursday night group, because he is also, I don't know what the subclass is called, but the Warden of the Stars or whatever it might be. But they've been trapped in the underground for the entire campaign, so he's just lamenting, I can't remember when I've seen the stars last. And let's see if this works. Westy, yes, we can show your character, even though you are currently trapped in the painting. Let's
somewhere else.
Let's hear about your guy.
Yep. So, average age human male, albeit the white hair and beard, which had colors zapped away from a shielded portal that we went into. So, hence the stark white. Typical wizard robes and everything. Has a crystal on his side. Just kind of doing his thing in the adventuring world.
Very nice. And sticking to the painting side of things, we have this thing.
This thing. Gloop, Gleep, and Aha. Yeah, Gloop, Gleep, and Aha are 3 goblins. One's a rogue, one's a fighter, and one's a wizard. They decided to get together to go raid a witch's hovel to try to get some easy coin to be able to live off of forever. And when they got there, they realized that it was actually a trap to trap humans, and so that the witch can eat them. But because they're goblins, unwashed and stinky, she says, nope, I'm not going to eat you, but I am going to curse you for coming into my place. So now they sit on top of each other's shoulders, where one of them is in control of the body at a time, and the entire class and the entire character is whoever happens to be on top of that stack. Every long rest, they switch places. So during the long rest, all 3 of them are active in doing their own things, but as soon as the rest is over, they stack up again, and a random one of them is on top.
I think an interesting character development for the Goblin Trifecta would be one of them is so against any of the other 2 ever being in command, they will refuse to long rest until it's absolutely necessary.
They do that majority of the time, especially since they haven't had a long rest since Gloop has been in charge. But, that's not saying much.
All right, Ari, your time has come. What do we know?
Ari is a smaller side tiefling. She's very friendly, very sociable, charismatic, but you don't really know much about her. She's not very forthcoming about her background. She was arrested a while ago, breaking into a temple of Bahamut, and Zygarian was tasked with being her parole officer for the foreseeable future.
Very nice. And we see Zygarian here. What do you got to tell us, Michael?
Well, Zygarian is a dragonborn paladin who has been trained and groomed for military command since he could walk. His father was a well-known, high-ranking member of the Draconian military back in Taldore, and also an esteemed paladin of Bahamut. Zygarian actually comes from a long line of Bahamut paladins going back at least 5 or 6 generations. The reason he's in the position he's in is because early on in his military career, he had a fireball detonate pretty much point blank on the side of his head. He spent a number of years in physical therapy, having lost good-sized chunks of his memory. He was deemed unfit for military service and went on a paladin pilgrimage among Bahamut temples, which he ended up at, I believe it's called the Platinum Temple in Vasselheim, where him and Ari met.
Dude, that is freaking awesome. Love the detail, and I don't know if everybody else got as excited as I did. I was like, well, we got another leader-type character, or a pair of them in the party. Looks like we got some charisma added to the mix here. And with character introductions complete, albeit 2 or 4, depending on how you look at it, characters stuck in the painting, present characters, I should say. Let's take it away. 4 characters gathered here, and just about 40 feet away or so, Tuki and Durlus.
Tuki. There's more of them.
Oh man, what happened to the other ones? They must have got beamed out.
Nah, probably stuck in the painting.
What painting?
Forget it.
You want to head north, check out this door?
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Can't hear you talking.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I do that sometimes. So yeah, this thing was rushing the door as soon as it heard your footsteps coming towards it. And as soon as Tuki enters, this swarm of Gearforged, Warforged beetles or something just comes flying right at you. And no surprise on either behalf, they are not the most silent of foes. So let's just get the initiative started off here. I'm sorry?
I was going to ask, do we hear that going on in the other room?
Oh, definitely. They're going to do one round of activity here, and then everybody else is going to be in a position to... Whoa, what's going on? And Durlus, you've got the top spot here, followed by Tuki, and then these things.
Where are they on the map?
They are up here.
Oh, I'm not even close.
Durlus is going to shout, "Ah, son of a bitch!" And then he's going to enter his rage. And move up and take a swing with his fists.
All right. This swarm of beetles clanks and just makes a loud, massive as it tries to fly right at you. A 26? Come on, man. Cut me a break.
No breaks for the DM.
I need a break. Give me a break. Woo! 26 will hit. Did you go in rage? Or just the 10?
Yeah, I went rage.
Rage, so an even dozen, dirty dozen. Yep. Can't do that. Nope. Yes, I have. Okay, cool. So, yeah, you're kind of punching into this swarm of clockwork insects here, and it definitely seems to have some resistances to the damage that is being dealt. I.e., that's the reduction in hit points bar. And extra
Alrighty.
attack.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Oh yeah, get it, buddy. 19, also a hit, also resisting. Okay. Got it. Any bonus action? Well, bonus action was rage, so any move
Yep,
action?
that was rage. No, I just moved up, so that's good.
Good where you are. Dom, that's over to you, brother.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast spell, and then hit.
Shillelagh.
Yeah.
Oh, did it not build a attack block for the spell?
I think I had made one previous.
Gotcha.
Before I
16.
realized that the thing was there, but
Okay. Well, that is a hit. 16 just kind of swaths right into the mass of these things, and it seems to have a little bit more effect than the unarmed strikes of the Dwergar from a moment ago. A few of these clockworks fall to the ground in pieces. Anything else for you there? Oh, that's just a bonus action.
it was a bonus action to cast the spell and then the attack.
Yep.
No, I think that's all I got.
Cool. Well, here comes the swarm. It's going to Occupado, the same area as the both of you. And the swarm will bite each of you. Separate attacks here. First one on Mike. Ooh, too bad I didn't have advantage. Technically, I'm flanking you on all sides, but I don't think that's the way the system works. Unless a 9 hits you.
Nope.
Damn. And on Dom, a 20 to hit.
Can we flip those? Can I get the 9?
You wanna give me... I don't want disadvantage. Disadvantage sucks. Yikes. Good amount of piercing damage, but only 1 poison. And with that, I think I'll continue movement there to also occupy the doorway. Oops, didn't mean to close the door. And then there is a loud thud, 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 thud. Let's get one more here. Bum, 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 bum. Yikes! Well, alright, this thing might be going first, but that'll be the next round. As the second door opens down over here. And what do we have but another swarm of these beetles coming?
Oh man, who opened the second door?
They did. They just busted on through it. Break on through. Okay, painting initiative, chalice initiative, torch initiative, extra torch initiative. Don't need any of that. Realign. Yes, they will be going first, followed by Katarina in the second spot. Zygarian has third. Durlus is fourth. Theron in 5. And Ari has an 11.12. You can certainly roll your own initiative. I have an API to where I can just do a mass group initiative at once to also save time. Theron as a 12, Ari with an 11, Tuki with an 8, and the original Clockwork Swarm of Beetles going dead last on a 6. So first and foremost, let's bring this thing out. And I don't know, what kind of movement? Sure. Back up. 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet. Alright, that's 30. I don't know if this will work. 30 feet? Nope, that's too much. So the farthest it can get is over here to encompass Ari's space. And it will take a single bite attack with all of its mouths. And I don't know, unless your AC is rather poor. Oh, it's bad, but not that bad. An 11 is gonna miss.
Barely.
Nice. This thing just covers you completely, and somehow you just kind of and it doesn't. None of it gets through. Oh crap! I just broke my computer desk.
Well, well, yeah, she's tiny. She's hard to hit.
Right?
I duck down and squeal, "Get the bug away from me!"
Well, Gale, these things just came right towards you, and there's a whole lot of them. So, what you thinking? Plus 4. Yeah, that is bad initiative there, Grant, if that's how you're,
Yeah, it's every time I'm under 10.
Wow.
One time you rolled like a 12. I was like, oh, I got above 12!
Wow.
So this is no big surprise that I was where I was and now I'm here somewhere else.
Absolutely. Yeah, this tends to happen, especially when moving from different nights.
Planar magic is weird.
Oh, yeah.
Who knows how it happens?
The ship has ways of transporting you from site to site depending on the needs of the group at the time. I think.
Well, this is just the first time I'm ever hearing about a spaceship.
For sure. Yeah, it's been in the open table info channel this entire time, but I do know that the Discord server is pretty vast.
Yeah, and I don't read Discord. The only time I'm on Discord is when I'm here.
I hear you. Definitely worth checking out the pertinent channels if you have time, just to see what's applicable to the games you're playing. And I did recently restructure the server by pertinent and optional, so kind of makes things a little easier to navigate, hopefully. But in any case, what you thinking about doing here?
I'm considering first off healing Theron a bit.
Heard. We gotta get Gale's turn out of the way here, and then Zygarian, yep, you are up on deck.
Oh, my bad. I got it mixed up. That's my fault.
Hey, no worries, man. If your rear end is sore, that may explain that. Oof. Well, a 17 is good. And the sneak sneak does apply. Technically, you have an ally not adjacent, but inside of it. Technically, they don't provide flank advantage, but otherwise good. Ouch.
And then I'm disengaging and
Bonus.
moving away.
Bonus disengage, okay. And yeah, Rapier did not seem to be the most effective weapon against the swarm, as you kind of stab it in there and you might have got one. You do see a couple of the little forms fall to the ground, although in their panic and their chaos of attack, it seems like they kind of clip each other a lot as well. And Michael, your first turn at the Role-Playing Unlimited Tabletop. Welcome to the game. Are you with us? What you got?
Well, like I said, I'm thinking about healing Theron right there next to me first off.
Sure. You thinking lay on hands or gotcha healing word spell, show spell?
Yeah, there it is.
Bonus action, yep. 1d4 plus the modifier. Oh, dang it. Minimum. It's okay though, little something. Theron doesn't
I tried, Dagnabbit.
Theron doesn't have a ton of hit points, so every little bit helps there. Extra 2 for you, Grant. Hey, what's happening here?
I'm adding it.
The Price is Right has followed. Thank you so much for the follow there. Are you with us? And bonus action for Zygarian there. You still have your attack action as well as any movement you wish to take.
Yeah, once again, checking out the interface here, trying to figure it out. I was just going to take a swing with my sword at the swarm there.
Very cool. Yep, you're right up next to it, so you can definitely do that. Looks like you're playing around with the icons section right now. So, he's definitely not dead.
Yeah, I was trying to get that to go away, actually.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, if you click that circle underneath the token, when you open it up and scroll through, you can see all the different effect icons that can be placed on your token, whether it's flight, whether it's a held action, whether it's a bardic inspiration. A lot of little tools there you can use to remind yourself of effects, especially if somebody gives you a bardic inspiration at the end of the session and then you forget to remember it at the start of the next one. You have that little music note there. Helps out a lot.
Okay, I will have to keep that in mind.
Oh yeah, definitely worth taking a minute just to roll in and through that when you get a moment. Otherwise, on your character sheet, you open up, click on the attack block for whatever weapon of choice, and may the force be with you. Oh! Dang, I didn't mean to curse the Trekkie there right there, but a 10 is no good.
I wasn't going to say it.
Do you happen to have extra attack, by the way? Or by chance? I know you're multi-class, so you might not have it, but if you do, you get a second swing.
I don't think so.
Well,
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine so.
Let me take a look-see at your character sheet. Because you are 5 and 1. Oh, yep, there it is right there. Bam! Beginning of 5th level Paladin. So you get extra attack, 2 attacks whenever you take the attack action. And another shortcut, since you've already hit the attack there in the chat block, go back to the chat block, hit the up arrow, and then hit enter, and it'll redo whatever you just did. So it's very helpful if you're spamming Eldritch Blast, if you're just a fighter taking the same attack multiple times. 11-11! Eesh! My lucky number, but not...
It's a good song.
Yeah? By which band? A lot of bands have a song called 11-11.
Dinosaur Pile Up is my favorite.
Yep, that's the... I was thinking of that one. Team Sleep also has one called 1111.
Oh yeah.
Dang, but 2 misses in a row there. No good. Do you want to use any movement to go get away from this thing, possibly provoking an attack, or maybe circle around it, or you think you're done?
Yeah, I'm just gonna move 1 block to right there, and
Cool. We'll pass it over to Durlus, back over here in the midst of the original swarm.
Okay. So I have another infamous dumb idea.
I'm down.
I'm already excited.
hey man, infamous dumb ideas are the best ideas.
So
Well,
how
that's
much
'cause
of
you're
the
not standing-
swarm is on this side of the door?
How much of the swarm is on your side of the door?
Yeah.
60%-ish.
Alright, so if I throw Tuki Tuki out the door, run out and close the door, I cut its HP in half, right?
Maybe?
Well, that's what I'm gonna do anyway. What, strength check?
Makes perfect sense to me.
I would say opposed checks here, yeah, because we're effectively trying to force the door one way or the other.
Well, to get Tuki Tuki out, is that just straight strength, athletics?
Correct me if I'm wrong, Dom. Tuki Tuki is pretty slight.
Yes.
I'd say for Durlus, it's not even an issue. It's just a matter of, yep, here you go.
Alright, so,
Well, this is disappointing. I do have advantage on this check due to my size against you, but my strength is a massive 8. So, come on, natural 20. Yes!
and is this an athletics check?
Yes.
Or just strength?
If you have athletics, you get athletics. I don't have athletics, so I'm just raw strength. Sure, you can easily beat my natural 20 with your modifiers, but... Damn it!
Yeah. That's kind of my thing.
Well, for sure. So let's get Tuki Tuki over here. I'm thinking this can go one of a few ways. 82.
Sorry, I was seeing if they were in range of my bard skills.
Oh yeah, you're totally good. Use that anytime. That's what it's there for. So it appears that you have made the swarm half of its original size. Oh yeah, that new D&D movie was a lot of fun. Price is Right. I loved it. And in so doing, hit point wise, Door, what's your strength score?
The modifier or the overall score?
Either or, I guess.
18, and that's a +4.
+4. Roll 4 die 4. +4. Just kind of wing this here, see how this door holds up. Alright. Well, the plus side is the door appeared to do full damage to them just by virtue of the attack that you did. The downside is the door also has just been splintered in the attack. So you can see that there are 2 smaller swarms remaining instead of 1 larger one.
I'm not sure this worked out how I wanted it to.
You essentially ochre jellied the thing. And that was your action to do that, so you don't have any attacks necessarily, unless you get an attack with a bonus action. I think you can do that with your armor, right?
Yeah, double checking.
And then whatever move you have after that, and then...
Yeah, I can just make the bonus action. I wasn't sure if I had to do an attack first.
Oh yeah. Go right ahead, hit that. 16 is good. Which one's the target? The one out here with you, or the one back in the room?
Probably the one out here with us.
Okay. Red hit point bar goes down a little bit more. And staying put or moving?
Yeah, I'll stay put, see if I can block the door with my body.
Alright. Your massive dwarven frame. Well, he is very wide. Let's see, Theron, that's over to you, pal.
So, this is a swarm right here in front of me?
That is correct. It's up on top of the landing. Note the stairs to your north to get up the 10 feet elevation difference there. But you definitely see it and hear it from the closeness that you are.
Get it off me.
So I could 5, 10, 15, 20. Is that flanking right there?
It is not, because she's inside of it as opposed to adjacent to it. Typically it would be if she were like over here, which I'm sure on her turn she's gonna be like, I'm getting out of this thing, but for right now, because she goes after you.
Not counting towards that? He's not close enough?
I'm sorry?
Is Zygarian not close enough to count as flanking? Because he
Zygarian...
was within melee with it.
Zygarian is here. If Theron could get around to either here or here, he would absolutely be flanking it with Zygarian.
5, 10, 15, 20. Can I do a leap
Oh yeah, you're a monk. I mean, you're all about that.
to get over here?
Roll acrobatics. Okay, that's close. There's no negative effect for you ending up in the swarm, so technically you kind of end up like between squares, like right there, and then just your own momentum carries you forward another little bit, and then good to go with the flank.
I will take it. I'll do 2 strikes with my quarterstaff.
Cool.
Hey, I've got an electric fly swatter right here if that'll help.
Alright, 21, yes, and 24, yes. Quarterstaff, are you at the monk level yet where your attacks count as magical weapons?
Yes. At level 1 that happened.
Well, that's not the
No.
answer I wanted.
I think it's level 1 or level 3, but yes.
I think it's level 3. I don't think it's
Ow!
one.
Well, that
I think it's
hurts.
3.
That hurts a lot. I'm sure you can't see the hit point bar because it's kind of Ari's hit point bar is covering it, but a good chunk just went down.
It's okay, I'll be dead in a minute, you'll be able to see it.
And then I will... We didn't get a long rest, right?
Correct.
I don't have any key points. So I can't do anything else.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Well, Ari, it is your turn here at the Roleplaying Unlimited table. Let's see what you got.
If I move, do they get an attack of opportunity?
Only if you move away from their threatened zone, which moving out of would not count. It would only count if you did, like, that. That second move would provoke the attack of opportunity.
Can I move just behind Theron? Like, safely?
Like over here?
Yeah.
Potentially, it would still get the potential attack of opportunity on you, though. Because once you move from this square to this square, that's what triggers the AOO. Oh!
Okay, can I just step just outside of the swarm then? Like just one square to the right?
Oh yeah, you're totally good with that. That's just 5 feet of movement and whatever else you got after that.
Just get out from under it for a second. I don't like the bugs. Okay, 1 second here.
Take your time.
I'm gonna do a thunder wave.
Ooh. $15-foot cube. Of course, you can kind of make that in such a way. I mean, it's here. Why not use this as a freaking example?
It's like right in the middle of the swarm.
Right, just to kind of center it that way so it doesn't inadvertently spill out over here to hit Zagarian.
He's resistant to lightning, he'll be fine.
Con save from the swarm. Okay. And 11 is no good. Higher level spell slot used for 18. Whoa, max damage. Thunder. Clockwork Swarm, any thunder resistance or vulnerabilities? Neither, but it does take full damage, so 18. Oof. Definitely going to see the hit point bar now. Oh! Yeah, that hurts.
And then as a bonus action, I'd like to inspire Tuki Tuki, since they're up next.
Sweet. Little inspire for Dom there as your turn comes up. Okay, let's get this on the side.
I marked off my my inspire.
Love it, thank you. Dom, you trying to figure out your move, or did you step away?
Oh, no, I'm here. Sorry.
Cool. And while you're... I'm sorry, go ahead, Amber.
No, I was just making sure he heard that I gave him the inspiration die.
Cool.
Yeah, this is the D6, right?
Yes, I believe so, because I'm only level 5, so it should be decent.
Alright, I will attack the swarm that is in front of me.
Okay.
I take it the 11 will not hit.
Oh, sadly, no. Eek.
I am going to use my bonus action to take a potion.
Nice. And forgive me for that lapse there with all the technical difficulties at the start of the stream there, but Amber and Michael, each of you begin play with 3 potions of healing. If you want to shortcut it, you can actually locate those in the compendium, the lowercase I, above the chat log. Click on that, and that opens up the entire shared compendium that we have, which is like 10, 12 books or so. So monsters, spells, items, magic items, specific rules. If you want to look up monsters, that's cool. Just, I guess, don't have them open while you're actually fighting them, because that's a little too metagamey. But if you just type in Potion of Healing, you'll find it on there. Make sure your character sheet is open over the tabletop side of the browser, and you can just drag and drop spells, items, etc. right onto your character sheet, and it populates all the necessary information so you don't have to type anything in. And for flavor purposes, those potions of healing are essentially like Bacta patches that you kind of put on over your wounds. And then lastly, house action or house rule for potions of healing of any variety is bonus action instead of regular action. And Dom, which potion did you drink? Is it a regular or a greater?
Greater, which is, what's the greater?
4 die 4 plus 4. Wow, I had somebody roll that earlier too. Except this time it's for healing. Nice! Wow, right back to max. Effective potion.
That saves my bonus action for next turn. I was going to heal him.
Sweet!
I also made an attack block for my potions of healing, so it makes life easier.
No manual rolling at all. Everything click. Yeah, as you get more used to Roll20 and all the different things you can add on to different areas, you can kind of be like, ooh, I can kind of shortcut that with this, and just plug in the macro and good to go. Dom, are you moving?
I'm never using this, so we're still learning.
Oh, absolutely. It's a totally learning process.
I don't think I can move without provoking an attack.
Correct. I guess you could move here.
Yeah, but no, I don't want to, because if I move, then Durlus is stuck in a flanking position. So I will stand by him.
I'll be fine.
Although you can, this or this is, and likewise this would also be legal moves, because you can circle an enemy without provoking attack of opportunity. It's only if you leave.
Right.
So if you want to give Durlus a flank as well for next time around.
But no, I'll stay where I am for the moment.
Very cool. So the smaller swarm of Beatles is going to just split it right down the middle. They'll do what comes naturally and occupy the spaces, but of course they can only attack individually now due to their size. And first on Dom, an 11 AC.
That will miss.
And on Mike, a 7 AC. Just getting worse with each attack. So that will conclude the Clockwork Beetles. Playing checkers, yes indeed. And to start off the next round, before we actually get into that, let me double check something here. Yeah, about an hour into it now. I'm going to take the 5-minute break here at this point, and during that break, I'm going to be talking to Dawn and Westy here in side chat, and then when we come back, we should all be rejoined. So we're
drag us away.
Yeah, we're gonna get you guys back into the action here shortly. Send it to the BRB screen as usual. Please feel free to chat it up and RP to your heart's content while the stream is on the BRB screen. Much appreciated always. Are you with us?
And for new people, the stream can still hear you. So
just totally fine.
Yeah, so if you talk about diarrhea running in your family, everybody could hear it.
Well, you took my talking point.
Oh, you could say it. Just be aware everybody could hear it.
Can someone confirm for me? Rogues get disengaged at second level, right?
I believe so. As a bonus action.
As
The
a
cunning
bonus action,
actions.
That would be so useful right now.
What level is everybody?
I'm a level 5 in Bard and then first level Rogue. I just subclassed Rogue, so.
Yeah, my characters are level 6.
Aren't you special?
They are, but it's only single class, so.
Well,
you're
you're
combined
the
level
same
6.
level. Yeah, you're level 6 as well, so.
It just sounds better when you just say level 6.
Wait,
I mean,
I'm
I'm
only
level
level
7.
5. Everybody else is level 6. I need to go up a level.
I don't
No,
know
we're
that.
level 5 too.
Yeah, I think most
I am
people are
also
level
level
5. Yeah.
I'm only level
Yeah, we-
4.
A couple of us came from other game nights that advanced a little bit faster because we defeated a dragon.
Yeah.
So it kind of gave us a little bit of a boost. But we're not that far off, so.
I'm only a poor level 4.
Here's my question to leveling. Say you are a designated fighter. That's all you want to do is fight. And you fight up and you level up to 20. And then you think, well, 20 level fighter. I'm going to go out and I'm going to be a ranger. I want to learn like some ranger stuff. But do you have to start, like you should be able to start way back at the beginning. It should only take a minute amount to go from level 1 to level 2. Why is the multi-classing, like, the leveling is so odd? Like if you go one level, I get like to get from level 10 to level 11 in one level is crazy, but go from level 1 to level 2 in any level is super easy.
I think I get what you're saying, but it's just entirely for balance reasons.
Yeah, I mean you could go up to like level 5 as a not quick, but you can get level 5 as a rogue pretty fast, and then you can become up to level 5, like a couple levels as a sorcerer, and then the experience that it takes to go up a level is nothing.
Yeah, but there's also how much a person can mentally handle or physically handle if it's a martial class.
Right, because
There's only so much that an entity can maintain and retain.
You don't just have to learn how to be a rogue at first level. You have to learn how to be a rogue while also learning how that meshes with your other fighting style.
Yeah, but you already know the other fighting style.
Whoa.
Well, no, like what he was saying with the physical aspects for it, like Zagarian would not make a very good rogue. He is like 7 feet tall and 350 pounds. Could you imagine him sneaking around anywhere?
I mean, technically in the world of D&D, if his stats were right and you rolled correctly, yeah, he could move around like a ghost or shadow.
In my head, the sneaking for rogues is more of a magical skill than a physical skill. I don't know if that's actually true, but that's the way I think of it.
It could be.
And that would
flavor.
make sense.
My personal rogue level just comes from hiding behind him when we're in combat, but like lore-wise, I imagine it's a magical skill.
Me, I just try to imagine a 7 foot tall, 350 pound dragonborn wearing a bunch of big, heavy, chunky armor trying to sneak down a hall, and the image in my head is hilarious.
Well, you can't wear a big...
Like a
Invisibility
palm
and pass
on
without a
you.
trace, and you can do it.
But making
That's
it
not
magical...
a trace to get high enough, but I think his I think he'd be -1 for.
You could do a Vorpal Scimitar. It looks like.
With mithril armor.
But yeah, that's actually part of Zagarian's whole character shtick. He doesn't do sneaking. Do not ask him to sneak. Unless you want him to be spotted immediately, in which case, go ahead, throw him to the wolves.
You'll be fine.
You just do orc style sneaking. Anytime somebody spots you, you just intimidate them into saying that they didn't see you.
You didn't see any.
As if they're all dead.
Yeah, that actually would more match his style. He does have a pretty decent intimidation, so yeah, that would more match him.
See, that's the best. Somebody walking through like a group of guards and being, "You don't see me. You know I'll kill you if you see me."
My intimidation is surprisingly high for a tiny person.
Hello.
Howdy.
Welcome back.
Well, thank you. You guys ready to jump into this?
I am fully prepared to die.
All right.
So what was it like in there?
That we are going to cover over
Later?
Yeah, I'm going to be texting
Okay.
you guys, and you're going to do some RP, but the dice rolls are going to quick pace us to the current point.
Okay, that's fair.
And
Did you see that I said there is the scimitar if you wanted a finesse weapon?
Yeah, I think I'm going to
Okay.
go with the scimitar
Cool.
because of the fact that it is more dexterous based.
fantastic. That was going to also be what I was saying, because I didn't want to give you something you couldn't use.
Hey, I can see. And I'm
Yeah.
back.
And let's get you both in the initiative here, and I suggest opening that door just to the south of you to start things off.
Quick question. With the amount of time that I was in there, depending on what happened, would I have time to have done my mage armor a couple times? If not, it's okay.
I don't see why not.
Okay. That just means that I can pump up my arcane ward a bit.
For show. And true to form, Asilatem is joining the initiative at the
Really
far
low.
bottom slot of the player side. And Don is joining in just above that at the 11 mark. So firstly, the Clockwork Swarm here that's been just getting beat down is gonna try, I guess, one thing before it's completely done. Actually, I should bring you guys back in right here from the painting, because that would work best. Just kidding. Okay, attacking Theron first with a bite. I know that your AC is way better than that. And attacking Ari with a bite as well. Yikes! A 23 to hit.
Yeah, that is.
I'll go ahead and use a reaction.
Okay.
And
I like that.
See if I can. So they will
Cutting wood
take.
wouldn't do anything for that, right?
My ward protects 19 damage.
Wow!
So you would take the remainder.
4.
Yeah. So I quickly pop out and then see this giant swarm of bugs attacking somebody who I have seen around, and just send this like lightning ward that's around me in front of you, interposing and then dissipating.
Sweet. Nice play. 4 points of, I guess, piercing damage for Ari. I'm thinking you would absorb the poison, and then the general would probably be left over. I don't know the exact way that works, but 5e is pretty player-friendly, so I'm inclined to think that's the way it would lean. And Gale, that's going to bring it to your turn.
Alright, so Don said I can go attack and then disengage.
Yep. The Katarina special. Wow. Okay. Well, the rapier has not been the most effective weapon to use against these things, but that is, can't deny it, respectable damage. And the entire swarm, she somehow times it right to like stab 5 of them on the end of her rapier at once, and the entire swarm just kind of sputters and sparks and crashes. Inactive.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
Told you she was a badass.
She's just
Well,
a
that's
driller.
one down. How many to go? Oh, crap.
Yes, indeed, Michael. That's over to you. Looks like all the rest of the action decent distance away.
Yeah, I'm sure I have enough movement. Okay, hold on.
Your speed's only 30. You won't be able to get all the way over there.
If you have a nice ranged attack, though, that might be a nice way to end cap that.
Well, yeah, there's that, but I'm trying to, like, get on just on the other side of Theron.
Oh, definitely. I mean, yeah, you definitely got enough space for that. This one is destroyed, though, so whatever excess movement you got to get you over to the active ones over here, definitely helpful towards your next turn.
Well, because what I want to do is lay on hands for Theron as I go by and then move one over towards the steps.
Nice. Definitely.
Here's a quick question, and I have not been able to find a good answer on this. It says that rogues can use long swords, but the scimitar is not on their list of weapons. But it's a light finesse weapon. So would you allow the rogue to use a scimitar?
Yes.
It's a sword, isn't it?
I would. Yeah, it's classified as a short sword typically.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. I think that's only the second Vorpal sword I've thrown in recent years. Ben got the last one as Kulthar. Of course, the only time it worked for him, or the only time he rolled a natural 20 with it, was when he was fighting like legendary creatures or like gargantuan sized things, which are the only things it doesn't work against.
Hey guys, did you miss me?
How many points of...
I'm trying to activate the lay on hands, but it won't let me.
Weird. Let's see. Lay on hands.
It's possible if you leveled straight up,
Oh.
it doesn't have it as a pool.
Right, well, yeah, effectively it looks like, I mean, you can click this.
Yeah, I have it as a pool.
Right, so since it's a pool, you effectively say you get this many points of healing, and then you manually reduce by such.
Okay, how far down is Theron? Like, how many points is he missing?
Looks like 13.
Okay, well then he can have 10.
Alright. How about that, Grant? 10 hit points.
Oh, thank you. That helps
Nice.
a lot.
And then I'm not sure how much movement I have left.
You started here, so this is 5 feet. It costs double move to go through an ally square, so 15. You're at 20 movement here. You still have 10 feet left.
I totally forgot about my bonus action attack.
So I could go there, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then can I see this swarm that's all over Tuki over here, or?
Oh yeah. It's a smaller swarm than the one you just encountered, but they look to be the same creatures, just there's not as many of them.
That was the wrong button.
Oh! No worries.
Okay, yeah, that's what I want to do. That'll reach. Hit that swarm on Tuki.
Let's see.
And me?
The only problem with that
Oh,
is...
I can hear you back up. You'll be fine.
You already used your action for the lay on hand, so at this point you would only have a bonus action if you have a spell that qualifies in that regard.
Oh, crud. Yeah, I misread that. You know what? Then I guess I'm just gonna stand there since that's all I really have left to do for the moment.
Gotcha. Well, we're already over here, so, Durlus, these, things are still swarming you. What you got?
Alright, seeing that the magical stick is doing a lot more damage to these things than my bare hands, I'm gonna pull out the scimitar with +1 that we looted and try and give that a swing.
Do it. No frickin' way.
Wow.
Roll a dexterity check. Not a saving throw, but your actual dexterity score if you click the word dexterity. Oi!
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, Durlus, if you would have stepped forward, you would have had flanking and therefore advantage against the thing.
That sounds like too much smarts for me.
Let's see here. This might be worth a quick addition to the Roll20 art library. Yeah, maybe not. Alright, I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to do something quick. Roll a die 12, if you would, Durlus. A 1.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Alright.
Ouch.
So your
Rolling hot.
Your scimitar lands like right there where that white square has been drawn. As you fumble the weapon and it just clatters to the floor.
And this is what I get for relying on weapons. Alright, I'll just swing at him again.
Well, that is a solid strike. Move you out of the way so I don't take your hit points off.
And then also use my armor spikes, so...
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it.
A little something. And that's back over to Theron.
Alright. There's nothing around where I am now, correct?
No foes to speak of, correct.
And it seems everybody's going west?
Looks like they're all heading northeast over in this direction.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant, east.
Yeah, that's at least where you're hearing the action come from.
Alright, I'm going to make my way that. So, hold on.
Follow the giant dragonborn.
Question about our Tuesday lineup composition. It is a rotating cast each week, so let's see who's signed in for this week.
Is there somebody I need to hit right in front of me where I am right now?
There's a swarm of these beetles again. They're just swarmed all over Tuki Tuki, which is why it looks like the swarm has his name tag.
And I can't go through them, so I can't move for advantage. So I am going to go ahead and attack.
Very cool. Well, technically you do have Durlus on the other side, which is going to provide you a flank advantage, even though Durlus is swarmed by his own swarm. Nice. 24. 22. Magic weapons. Ouch. Okay.
And I do get my bonus attack, so I get my one hand. I get a sling one hand.
Sweet.
For an unarmed.
Also a hit. Respectable damage. Ouch. Look at that hit point bar. Beep, 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 beep. The swarm looks over at Zygarian expectantly. Please, healing. We could use some.
They just get a very annoyed growl.
I have healing for you. Psych, inflict wounds. And Dawn, that is over to the Goblin Trifecta.
Okay. Let's see. How far away are we? 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. I doubt I'd be able to make it in time. Well, actually, let's try here because I do have the decimal points of doom. Yeah, and shooting a bow into this madhouse would possibly harm one of my companions. Because these are tiny bugs, right?
That's true.
And they're actually in the same square?
They are. They're occupying the same square as him.
Hold on one second. One, I shoot a bow into there.
You what now?
He was flipping a coin. All right, he'll shoot one with the bow.
Okay.
That didn't get better.
The duelist doesn't add into that, so.
It does this time. Just kidding. Dom, roll a dexterity saving throw as you see this arrow coming right at you.
Hurry yells, duck!
Oh yeah. And Tuki Tuki ducks, flies, evades perfectly out of the way. DC was 14, so the arrow just smashes into pieces in the corner.
I almost had it. Oh wait, I've got another shot.
After the glare Tuki Tuki just gave you, you don't have another shot.
No, I have another shot, really. I can shoot twice. See, it's part of my dual action over. Fine, I'm not going to take another shot. Yeah, so I'm only going to take one shot, and because I already lost another arrow, and it's like, I'm running out of arrows, so. That'll end my turn.
All right. And we will pass it back over to Ari.
Okay, I need to move closer before I can do anything. Okay, let's see here. I have a very small laptop screen, so I have to keep jumping back and forth. I can't have them both going at the same time.
No worries. Oh, the mockery.
Your mother was a dung beetle.
Nice. No way. All right. Apparently, the clockwork beetle swarm is in the 1% of all monsters that is immune to psychic damage. You almost never see this. Wow. I always
can't
check.
see that because everybody will die. Or Thunderwave.
Thunderwave.
Did I see what she just did?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just finished doing word Tuki.
Oh, nice. Little restoration for Tuki Tuki.
Sorry, I'm lagging a bit here.
No worries. All right. Nice. It would be level 5 there in the Twitch chat, correct? 11 viewers! Woohoo! Thank y'all so much for being here tonight. Appreciate you.
Alright, that's all I can do.
Alrighty. We will pass the torch over to Tuki Tuki.
Gonna smash away, hopefully end these bugs better.
Nice. Alright. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This thing has gone inoperable. It is crushed and is done. And we have one foe remaining.
I'm gonna take a step here to move out of the way to let somebody else come and hit that thing.
Very cool. Appreciate that. Yo! D-Price is right. Appreciate the sub right there. Thanks for helping us hit our subscription goal there for Role Playing Unlimited. Are you with us? Yes!
Very nice.
Yeah. Love it. And let's pass it over to Westy. Your turn. What is your passive perception check? Oh, look at you running into.
Yeah, I was trying to move and it didn't click right. Passive is 11.
All right, proceed. Open this door right there.
I can just make out that that swarm of bugs around Durlus, so...
Agreed.
And having seen the psychic damage fail, which I was going to try thinking it was safer than sending some lightning, but it didn't work, so we're sending some lightning. Oops. Helps if I actually roll it and not just say what it is. 13 to hit.
13 No, the AC is 14.
Ow.
Do you have a bardic inspiration or any luck
No.
sitting around?
Nope, unfortunately.
A halfling that we don't know about?
Nope, all good.
Well, okay, looks like the swarm will take another turn, probably its last. But it doesn't really care, it's just here to activate, fight, be deactivated, maybe rebuilt someday. Durlus, will this thing finally hit you? Holy moly!
It's here for a good time, not a long time. And yeah, that'll hit.
21 for 28 total damage. Ouch!
Both of those get halved, so.
I like that. Good thing for barbarian resistance. And we will pass it back to Katarina. Not sure if she'll be able to get into range. Maybe with a ranged attack if you got one, but you're about as far away as you can get and still be in the same area.
Yeah, wasn't there somebody ahead of me before, though, in initiative?
It was one of the swarms.
Right, yeah, the swarm just took its turn and did nothing.
Oh, okay, because I thought it was one of us that was ahead of me.
Ah, yeah, it did a little something to Durlus, but not as much as it could have been.
Well, there was 2 swarms ahead of you, but you took one of them out.
Very true.
Yeah, the one in the middle was lit like 23 initiative.
Okay, now I have 3 torches.
I'm taking all of them.
No, just leave me the pink one.
Oh, I see what happened. There we go. And there we go.
Okay, and that's my turn. I did a double move to catch up with everybody.
Gotcha.
You can bonus action dash, can't you? As a rogue?
Exactly, so you should
But
be
you
able
would
to...
still have your action.
She could, but there's really, I mean, she can't really shoot into the bugs like I did, unless she, was reckless.
Go for it.
Do you want to be reckless?
Look at Wild Bob throwing down them Beskar bucks. Get in on those if you got them. I know some of
No,
them.
I don't see any bugs, so I'm done.
All right. There's a bit of cover there. Zygarian, back to you.
See, now the problem is I got a little rogue standing in my way.
Yeah, that's okay. You can just zigzag around them. Or step through. Same 10 feet of movement, I guess. Just the difference between courtesy and, to quote Willow, out of the way, Peck! Oh, yeah. Evil Dawn throwing down them Beskar bucks. Yeah!
Okay, if I counted right, I can get to right there.
That looks good to me. Perfect spot for a swipe attack here. See what you get.
Yep, you read my mind a bit.
Whoa! Kapow! Natural 20! And
Now that's the kind of roll I like to see.
that's right, brother. And your extra attack? The second one in you? Double natural 20s. Yeah, still a hit. 15.
Yeah, let's go for the second hit.
Right, and little... Well, it doesn't resist the crit, but it does resist half. It'll resist 2 points of damage. 9, 13. Okay, well, we are inching closer to the conclusion of this combat. And Durlus, your turn.
Oh, it comes so quick.
Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes it's like 20, 30 minutes between. Other times it's like 5 or 10.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep on punching them.
Keep on.
Smashing all the bugs that are trying to bite me.
Sweet. Yes. 2 for 2, 3 for 3. And you claim final blood in this combat, Durlus. Closing out the initiative. Turn order is done.
But they're mechanical. They don't have blood.
Please do not open doors. Wait to open doors, people, please.
Yeah, I don't have a hit point bar here on my character, but I'm only 18 of 50, so I'm pretty hurt.
Yeah, we see that.
That's fine. A little bit of fighting never hurt nobody.
You say that until you're portaled to another place where people are running everywhere, biting doors, opening doors, falling down. It's horrific.
And
it's
as
madness.
All the doors opened of their own volition. Just kidding.
Yeah, and then you get chased by these weird space, mob of things that almost look like this Aki Mon thing that can't be pronounced, or you get hit with a ban of some sort.
Yeah.
Oh, and now, just to make things worse, you got a tiny little tiefling that's going to be trying to lick the damn doors.
That's how you check doors. You have to lick them first.
Agreed.
There's some doors that zap you.
Nice, Max.
So be cautious of that. By the way, I believe unless time is really wibbly wobbly, my detect magic should technically still be going for at least another minute or so. If I move over here, oh, that's the torch.
I can detect magic if you want.
Stupid torch.
So Durlus picks up his sword and downs a potion.
Is there any magic going into those two rooms?
There is not.
Okay. And these drone bug things are completely devoid of magic as well?
Correct. There's a lingering bit of techno magic that's fading away as their activation completes.
Okay.
Or their deactivation completes.
Gotcha. So So that chest back there is trapped, so please don't lick that. There is a keyhole, but we have to find the key. I thought the key might be in the painting that was an illusion, but that wasn't a thing, so careful. Don't really touch that painting.
The key's in the pool. Can I climb in?
I don't know. The painting was pretty cool for me.
It did seem like it, yes, but I don't know how... God, stupid torch. Keep moving the torch.
Having a little trouble remembering exactly what happened to you in the painting, to be honest, but you do have a new sword. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I came out and look, I have a new sword.
Is the painting, since I can see it from where I'm at, still magical, or is it no longer magical?
What painting?
Oh, the painting's gone?
Yeah, last you remember seeing it, it was right there. Now it's just stone floor. The chalice is still there.
Well, the painting's gone. That's interesting.
Hey, I have an idea. If you want to fight more stuff, we should do a long rest, because every time we try to rest, something comes in and interrupts us.
Well,
I don't know what we're talking about. We're fine.
Yeah, I think most people are pretty good here. Do you need a potion?
I'm pretty badly hurt, and I have none of my abilities are available to me. None. Zero. Zilch.
Nobody has...
None.
Yeah. Nobody has taken anything from the party treasury that I'm aware of. Would we still have that 6-pack of ancient potions?
Indeed.
Also, I have 15 points of lay on hand still in the bank.
I'll kind of reach into the treasury because we haven't really left this place. Like where backpack, that's is what it is, whatever, and give him 2 potions from the group stash that we had.
Very cool.
So I don't remember, were those, because it just was labeled ancient. I think they were still standard, right?
They are greater.
Oh, so you now have 2 greater healing potions, Gleep.
All right, I will drink these, but I have none of my combat abilities except for just swinging the sword.
Does something bring back key points? Is there a potion for key points?
Yeah, no, I'm out of my second winds. I'm out of my action surges. I'm out of superiority dice. I'm out of my fury of the small. I am out of everything.
You don't need that stuff. That's optional.
Yeah, do you? I mean,
Well,
at least let me take a short rest because I could get some of that stuff back.
Well, they're talking about rests and handing out potions. Zagarian's gonna kind of just stand in front of this door and just kind of look at it.
Alright. There's not much of the door left, to be honest, because the beetles kind of crashed through it. You can still try to close it. It's just, like, very much hanging on by its last leg.
It looks like somebody already
No.
went through the door.
Can I already investigate the pool? Can I like run an investigation check on the pool?
Absolutely.
Or perception, or whichever you think would be more.
I would say user's choice. Just want to make sure.
I'm actually going to put myself in a position sitting right over here that I'm going to be, if we are in here for an hour and nothing happens, then I will have my short rest.
Gotcha.
If something does happen, obviously it'll interrupt my short rest, but I am sitting here and I'm not doing anything.
Okay. Woo,
Isn't there a
25.
chest to open?
Is the chest trapped?
Yes, I said the chest was trapped. It requires a key, and it's a very strong magic that doesn't look like it'll go away. It constantly returns, so be very cautious.
Yeah, it was dishing out thunder damage.
Yeah.
Sonic boom! Sonic boom!
There's a key. There's a key for it, but we couldn't find it as of yet. And before my detect magic fades, are either of these doors magical? Any of the doors?
No. No magical
Okay.
doors that you can see of these 3.
Okay,
in
cool.
everybody's case, I have updated your character sheet with XP from this combat, whether you were here from the start or joined in midway, except for Dawn. I'm not updating 3 character sheets, so add 2,000 XP to each of your characters. And
Will
in
do.
Dom's case, you have received an instantaneous level up.
Cool.
I think you're the only one that's like still on the average Monday XP track, because a lot of our usual Monday players aren't here tonight.
Alright, out of all the doors, it looks like if you look all the way to the east, where Zagamarian is, that door looks open because somebody's down in there. Nothing's down there. And then the door to the north, where the dead people are, is there something in there?
Looks like these 2 rooms are cleared. You can venture in. Tuki Tuki is up here to the north, and Durlis is down here to the south. So it looks like your party is ventured into those chambers already.
I didn't see anything with my 22, did I?
Correct. These appear to just be vacant chambers, like just kind of storage rooms for the beetles.
Copy that.
Yeah,
What about the
I
room
can,
to the north of the pool?
hey Dan, my site can go through Acatilium's token.
Okay.
So I can see through mine and through that token as well.
Gotcha. I will change that here soon. Going back to the pool itself, make one quick adjustment here. Investigation, yep, looks good. All
Yeah,
right.
I'm just kind of walking around, looking around.
Very cool. As long as since no traps get set off in the chat log there, you are good to proceed.
I'm going to start a minute of casting my mage armor to rejuvenate my arcane ward. So I'm static for a minute.
Okay.
Can I pick up this cup that nobody picked up?
Sure. Ari is pretty sure that she sees some kind of movement, ever so slight, taking place in the center of the pool. And based on the pools of jello that she can see around this chamber already, it looks like this pool is starting to create another one of these gelatinous cubes.
The jello's attacking.
What do you mean?
Yeah, the pool's moving. We should leave this room. Or at least back away from the pool.
Can we see the jellos forming?
Perception checks. Based
You
off
think
of
fire
the,
may stop it?
based off the 25 result as well, Ari's kind of feeling like maybe 5 minutes or so from now it'll take before this thing is completely done spawning.
Natural 20?
Yeah, people are starting to see this thing. It's not formed by any means yet, so the hit point bar may not even be entirely legit. But yeah, it definitely looks like a small cube is beginning to manifest.
I want to do a healing word on the goblins.
All right. Yikes. Good healing for perception.
He's not very perceptive.
Yep, just me over here being completely freaking oblivious.
Ah, that feels better.
Yeah, it's like when you see somebody playing Call of Duty or Halo and they just keep walking into the wall. How come I can't get through here?
Use those potions.
What? I used one of the potions. And then she cast a spell on me, and I'm feeling better.
Hard to tell if you're looking weak or not.
You know, it's kind of look like that other guy, Duras, is just wandering around just looking for trouble.
Well, he found a mirror image of the northern chamber upon which your group entered, but the difference is that these pools are only 3 or 4 inches shallow. None of them seem to access a underwater tunnel. And fortunately,
Anything
no
in
monsters come charging at you. What's that?
Anything in them?
Not that you see. Roll perception.
Okay, Katarina, looks
Yep.
like we're gonna go join them down there.
It's a dead end.
Yeah,
Is there a way to
nothing
drain that pool?
Okay, maybe it's useless to join them down there.
might be a way to drain it. Interested to hear what options we have in that regard.
I'ma chug it.
Come on, Vanessa.
Well, we
chug it
could
up.
control water. Is there maybe a plug in the bottom where we could, where's the water coming from? Is there a way to,
Perception check and see if I see any kind of plug or anything on the bottom.
Roll a perception.
Lag again, sorry.
Yum, yum, yum. Well, that kind of, that's interesting. You don't see a plug, but almost directly underneath where the cube is forming, you think... Oh yeah, Mythwolf, Theron definitely sees it. It appears that one of these stones in here that forms the bottom of the pool is of a different color. And it's a color that matches that of the pool, so it kind of blends in very well, especially with the liquid in the pool. But once you get a closer look at it, you're like, yeah, that one stone that's like perfectly in the center of the pool is like a ocean blue, water blue color. And now that people are pointing it out, you can't help but notice it.
So if they point, how deep is that? Or how far away is that stone?
From the edge of the pool, maybe like 8 feet, 9 feet. The pool itself is only about a foot deep.
Yeah, I didn't think it was deep.
Can I use Detect Magic on the pool?
Absolutely. Detect the magic. Yeah, the pool itself has is registering a conjuration, transmutation type magic, and not just the liquid in the pool, but the stone of the pool itself.
All right, I'm gonna come on over to here.
I have a bad
I'm gonna
idea.
grab this torch, and I'm gonna throw it at the cube.
Okay.
Right after his bad idea, I have a different bad idea.
Yeah, same.
Well, it's an ever-burning torch, and it really doesn't generate actual fire, so it just kind of lands on the surface of the viscous liquid and just slowly sinks into it.
Also, by the way, I also have a bad idea.
Okay, but I called next, and I'm changing my bad idea. Can I cast Dispel Magic in the middle of the pool?
Oh, do it! Dispel, DC, yep. Okay, roll a die 20 there, Amber. Oh, man, yep. Big money. Okay, I think... Yes. This is probably the best. No, that's wrong. Should not be so complex. There, yep. And there. The pool has been vanquished.
Okay, can I climb inside now and see if there's a key in the pool?
You climb into the pool. It appears to be completely empty. You imagine, based off of the acidity in the water, anything that was tossed in there was probably dissolved long ago.
Well, darn, it was worth a shot. At least the cubes aren't going to attack us now.
That's true.
I'm gonna go get Tuki.
Man, and I wanted to try and blast the rock with a searing freaking flame.
Okay, the door, what looks like a doorway anyway, to the far western side, is that a doorway or is that just a wall?
That is a set of double doors.
That appear
Has
locked.
anyone been in there?
We have not. It's not magical over there, so but there might be a mundane trap of some kind, so somebody should probably look at that before they...
I have Detect Magic up. Can I
Ooh,
see if it's...
Katarina's really good at that kind of stuff.
And I have lockpicks as well.
Very cool. Detect Magic is not radiating any magic coming from the doors.
Can I check it for traps?
Yes, indeed. Investigation. Wow! Dice money tonight. Okay, check this. Looks good.
By the way, I'll pick up the silver chalice.
Oh, I thought,
Or did somebody else pick it up?
Yeah, I already got it.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I just saw the icon, so...
very cool. Forgot to remove that, my bad.
Nope, all good.
Yeah, I didn't have a way to delete it.
Gone! any good. Okay, the doors are absolutely locked, and they both have what appears to be a pressure release within the lock itself. So it is an especially complex trap designed to release what you imagine is got to be a powerful gas, poison, something of that sort, into this area in general. Who knows how far the area of effect is. But what makes it particularly deadly is that unlocking the door triggers the trap. So it's kind of like you have to disarm two traps at the same time. You have to unlock the door while also kind of keeping that extra set of picks in there. So having two rogues here might be a very good thing.
How high perception would I have to roll to manage that?
You would roll your tool proficiency with your thieves picks. It should be on the left side of the character sheet, and that would be based off of dexterity.
Katarina is also likely able to assist you in that.
Exactly. Whichever one of you wants to be the primary roller, the other one is going to be helping, so effectively granting advantage.
Katarina, your rogue level's higher than mine. You should probably be primary, and I'll back you up.
Would Mage
I'll let you
Hand be able
I'll
to
let you be the
assist?
primary. I'll let you be the primary roller. You should be rolling well.
Okay, 26. Yowie wowie. Well, the mage hand question, I guess, is irrelevant at this point. As we get the door unlocked and the traps disarmed. And that door is now open and eligible for exploration. Either or both. You should be able to access either of them. Hey, another treasure chest.
It's been a solid minute, right?
It has.
Okie doke.
Dang it. Everybody just hold tight for 1 second. I have a snafu here.
Gurlis also put something in chat about wanting to do something.
There it is right there.
Yeah, if there's time.
Well, Admiral Akbar is saying something in the chat. Wanted to do something when there's a break in the
Okay, I didn't step on it.
Yeah, it's been enough weeks since I designed this dungeon that the API trap that I built into the floor right here has lost all of its luster, and well, this is what I get in my chat.
We see it correctly, so
that's not what's supposed to be happening.
Oh god, it's feeble mind.
So basically what you're saying is the trap tried to trip, but it's so old it broke.
Right, it's only like 3 weeks old. Okay, let me reset this. Gale, move back 1 square northeast, please. Yep, right there. Oh, it's trying to set off again when she leaves. No worries. Because that's where your detection went off. The ornate design on the floor before you looks suspicious. This right here is the trap maker. Oh, good. All my stuff is still set.
Should I roll investigation to investigate what's going on right there, or?
Well, it's only triggered by the passive perception, which Katarina's has hit the mark. So I'm assuming she's going to say something like, "Whoop, hold on," because she definitely
Okay,
notices.
nobody move.
Yeah, she definitely notices just offhand, and then after this,
Yeah, what's going on?
let's roll investigation checks, Gale and Amber. 15.
Yeah, Gale's perception is much higher.
Well, it's definitely a pressure plate. I mean, you've done this enough times with traps in the past that you're like, okay, don't step here. Don't step here. But your concern is that based off of the complexity of the trap on the door, there may be the occasional brick in any of these surrounding squares that might also set it off. And unfortunately, the investigation was not sufficient enough to determine just how to disarm the trap. So you can certainly try to disarm it, there's just no bonuses for having determined so beforehand.
What would I roll for that?
The Thieves' Tools again. And we can team up on that for advantage, or we can individually give our try at it, whichever you prefer.
Do you want to roll first this time, Katerina?
She's looking it up on her sheet right now.
Woo! Alright, well that's gonna settle all of that. Reveal that to the map layer.
Glad I'll let her go first.
And just kind of playing around with your token here, Gale, making sure it's not gonna trigger. Wonderful! Looks like you're good to go.
Can I use Detect Magic on the chest?
You sure can.
You should still have it up. It's been less than 10 minutes.
The chest itself is not magical.
Is it locked?
Not magically locked. You can certainly do the usual get up next to it, roll investigation, and try from there, see what we get.
Investigation or perception if I want to check for traps?
Check for traps would be perception, yeah.
Yeah, you do that first.
Very cool. The chest is not trapped, it is locked, however.
Alright, I'm going to roll to pick the lock.
Okay.
Don't forget Bardic
That's
Inspiration if you need it.
That's dexterity, yes?
Correct, yeah, dexterity will be the relevant modifier. 19. Alright, get that lockpick set in there, and after a few moments of toying around with it, it's a very difficult lock. It's not gonna reveal its secrets very easily.
Okay. Since you're a bard, why don't you give Katerina some inspiration so that she could try it?
That's right, I was going to do that.
And while you're doing that, I want to pan back over here to Durlus. What was it you were thinking about there, brother?
So is there any water still left in the pool there, or no?
The water has been completely removed with the Dispel magic. The water itself was also magical.
Did anybody hit the tile that looked out of place, or no?
Nope.
Alright, I'm going to walk into it and do that.
Alright. You're hitting it?
Just giving it a step. Like putting my foot on it.
Gotcha.
Pushing down.
It's it doesn't push down, but it's definitely not set in there as well as the rest of the pool. So it looks like it could possibly be pried.
Yeah, I guess I'll pry it up then. I got a crowbar if that helps.
Very cool. Easily done. Looks like that's exactly the tool that was made to pry this out. And underneath, there appears to be just complete and nothingness. Like, you don't even see, even with your dark vision, like, you don't see like a passage leading down, or even like a small drain that goes down 4 inches and it's just nothing else there. Like, it's just, you pry the stone out and then there's nothing there, just blackness.
Can I drop one of the ever-burning torches into it?
Sure. And as soon as you drop the torch into it, let me check exactly how this works.
I have a feeling Duras may have just done a bad thing.
And
Yeah,
roll
they're magical
touch
torches.
invisibility.
Like, I'm just waiting for Dan over here to, like, roll initiative or something, and it's like, oh, crap.
Yeah, that tracks.
Hey, I'm trying to keep time over here where I'm just like walking a little bit and not doing anything strenuous, so I could get my 10-minute, get my 1 hour short rest in here.
59 minutes and 30 seconds later.
No.
Well,
So can I try and unlock the chest?
just 1 second, please. The torch falls into the darkness and disappears. And Gale, go ahead and roll that Thieves' Tools, please.
Magic shit.
Can I lick the abyss?
If you head over there, I recommend it. Did you gave her bardic inspiration, correct?
I did 1d6.
All right, roll that 1d6, Gale. You're gonna need it. This lock is a real bugger. Oh, it still won't open. Man, who built this frickin' thing? And Durlis does see that when Ari steps over here to, I don't even dare try to ascribe a word to what it is she's doing
Lick
here.
the abyss.
Her tongue disappears. And,
Do I take damage?
no, you don't take any damage at all. You just kind of feel like you stuck your tongue in a freezer. It's very, very cold.
Looking at that, can I do an Arcana check of some kind to see what the heck's happening?
Give it a shot.
Who has fire-based magic? I know Zagarian has Sacred
That'd be
Flame.
an 18.
Yeah, it does seem to be some kind of extra-dimensional space underneath there, best Asila Tim can tell.
Can I roll investigation on it?
Yes, indeed. Gale, you want to give that another try without the inspiration while they're all gathered over there? See if you can have any luck with this.
I can burn my last inspiration for her if she thinks she needs it.
Sure. Ooh!
Advantage on the investigation roll because my tongue's in the hole.
Yikes. Yes.
It auto does advantage, by the way. That's what the 2 rolls are. The first is normal, second is
Okay, I was wondering what that meant.
disadvantage.
Alright, thank you.
Yep,
Right.
that's
Just
what it means.
Just in case after the fact we're like, oh, I should have had advantage or disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I think we're gonna have some fun rolling some dice here. Investigation, Arcana, Ever-Burning Torch. As Ari gets a closer look at this thing, she can actually see the Ever-Burning Torch about 10 feet down from her, illuminating what appears to be a small, nondescript room. Like, everything in here, walls, floor, ceiling, are just a shiny sheen of dark. And Asila Tim is kind of looking at this like, I think that's a portable hole.
I was literally just going to ask, is this an actual portable hole such that I could just pick up the edge a little bit to lift it and confirm?
It's been folded perfectly to fit in the bottom of this hole, which if you pull it out, it's what Durlus or anybody might have expected to see. It is just, in fact, a drain that goes down like 4 inches. So whoever constructed this might have had this portable hole here as a means to transport the gelatinous goo to a different location, maybe.
But it is a portable hole. Like, it looks like it's a portable hole that adheres to normal portable hole standards, which is... It's just a little confined space in there, right?
Exactly. It's a 10-foot by 10-foot chamber.
Yep. So there might be stuff in there. That's a portable hole, which means we can also take it away with us. There could be things inside of it. It's as long as you can get out of there by jumping or a rope, you should be able to see what is in there. And I'll start pulling a rope out of my bag of holding.
Gotcha. Grab the rope, and what was that, Amber?
You said it was cold in there. Do we need any type of cold resistance?
No, it's safe in there. It's just colder than normal because it's a extra dimensional plane.
Exactly.
Okay, very fine.
Yeah, you're good.
And as he pulls the rope out of his bag of holding, I'm just gonna kind of hold out my arm and offer it as an anchor point.
Oh, for sure. Here. I'll feed you the rope, you can let it down, and then Ari and Durlus can hop down there and see what's down there. Just be careful, because you will land and then have to climb out, so hopefully it's orientated correctly. But
nah, that's weird magic shit. You can go without me.
Okay.
I'm good to go on my own.
Yeah, I'm just going to stand up here and hold the rope for you.
I'll jump down in there as well then, since Durlus isn't going. I'll go down there with Ari.
Alright.
Hey, did the chest unlock?
It certainly did, and while they're checking that stuff out, we are all going to roll to see what is inside of this chest, because it was locked up tight.
I'm going to open it. Creak.
Yep, give it an open, and items will begin appearing before your eyes as we determine just exactly what's in here. Sometimes I like
and you're all alone with the loot.
Yep. It's a good day to be a Kender. I think... Gale, roll percentile, please.
Oh, actually, I'm stupid. My character isn't. I wouldn't jump down in there, so that didn't happen. I'm stupid. My character isn't.
I'm fine on my own.
Well, it is an interesting assortment of gems inside of this treasure chest. No gold, no coins, no objects of art, or even weapons or armor. Everything in here are gems about the size of Katarina's fist. So these are all probably worth a pretty penny. And just for party treasury purposes, these are all worth 100 gold each. 16 gems. User's choice, if you have a spell component that you need a 100 gold piece gem for, like an Identify, then there's a pearl in there. Assuming that Katarina doesn't come back and say, yeah, there's nothing in here.
I wouldn't do that, but it might be less a few.
Rogues.
just because, you know, things just accidentally end up in my pouch.
That's how Kenders roll. And yeah, you can add whatever number of 100 gold piece gems to your character sheet there that you wish, Gale. And then whatever's left after that, of course, party treasury, individual character sheets, if people have things they want to claim and put on there, that's totally fine. Otherwise, nothing else really here at the pool that we have found other than the portable hole, which upon exploration within, appears to be completely empty.
I found a torch.
There is a torch in there. And Katarina snags 2 of those puppies and leaves 14 for the crew. Theron is posted up at the next door. Another chamber to the north, which not sure if anybody went that way yet.
Once Ari's out of there, I'll fold the hole up.
Very cool.
Yeah, I climbed out.
Yeah, I was just waiting for her to climb back out, and then I'm gonna go ahead and check out that northern chamber.
About how much time has passed so far?
15-20 minutes.
Okay.
Hey guys, there's a bunch of gems in that chest.
You know, if everyone would stop running around like chickens with their head cut off, I can get some rest over here.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't mean a full 8 hours rest, only about another, 40 minutes or so?
I think we've all come to this place pretty fresh, but other than yourself.
Okay, I'm gonna take the rope off my arm, hand it back to him, and then with an annoyed growl, I'm gonna walk right over here, use lay on hands, and just smack 5 hit points upside his head.
It's not the health. It's I want my abilities back. If we get into a fight, you're going to want me to be able to get an action surge. Or you're going to want me to be able to get a superiority die or something.
And as he starts talking back about it, I smack him upside the head for another 5.
You actually lose 3 hit points from the punch.
Depends on what your passive perception is there, Grant.
Okay.
14. Gale, roll a stealth check, unintentional as it may be, because that's just Kender nature.
Yeah, but I don't think Theron was standing there during the whole lockpicking thing.
No, there was nobody near me.
He's been standing there for a bit, but regardless.
Yeah, last I recall, he was standing in the doorway the whole time.
He was over in that area for quite a while, yeah.
Yeah, he blends in a little bit with his green form that doesn't always have the name tag.
He's also not been doing anything else, so...
I'm sorry, what's up, Amber?
Can I insight check to see if she took any?
Sure. Okay. Well, Theron definitely noticed her kind of palming a lot of the gems, kind of looking over them, putting some back, kind of sorting them out where they were, absent-mindedly seemingly, and then you're not sure what happened, but all of a sudden her hand goes in her pocket. She calls out that there are some gems in the chest, and upon that announcement, Ari's just kind of like, You don't know for sure exactly that something untoward has happened, but you certainly have some suspicions.
I wasn't going to say anything, I just wanted to notice.
Heard.
I'm going north up the chamber off of where the chest was.
Okay. And map is still yours. Anybody else?
With me right behind.
Move out.
What you thinking about, Tookie Tookie?
I do not hear Grant at all. Are you trying to talk?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Myth.
I had my mute on the whole damn time. Like, why isn't nobody responding? Ever since I talked about look at the stupid block, I'm like, let's lift the block, and nobody heard me. I'm like, what do you mean? I said let's lift the block like 20. Oh.
Yeah, nobody heard that.
Can I check
Yeah,
for
but
traps anywhere?
weren't you doing that whole thing with the portable hole?
No, that was Durlis, myself, and Ari.
No, I looked at the pool and I said I wanted to investigate the pool, and I rolled like a nat 20, and I saw the stupid block in the middle, and then my headphones fell off my head. They must have landed on mute. Because I was like, oh, and then things started happening. I'm like, why can nobody hear me? What's happening? I was like, I want to, and finally I was like, wait, something is wrong.
Oh, I love when that happens. It's always obvious when it's me, because if a couple minutes go by and I'm not saying anything, people are like, yeah, we can't hear what you're saying, dude.
But they're like, oh, he's quiet. He's just been standing in the door. I'm like, no, I've been trying to say stuff the whole time.
Well, out of curiosity, has Dom also been talking up a storm this whole time and nobody's hearing him?
No.
Well, when I left the chest and I went to where I am now, there was nobody in that doorway. And because I came out to where I am now and I said, hey, there's a bunch of gems in that chest, because there was no one there. Otherwise, I would have had to walk right past you.
This is the doorway that we're talking about, Gale. He is hard to see there. There's no health bar. There's no name tag. He has been there for a significant amount of time.
I was there.
He was not out here, though. You definitely didn't walk past him on your way out, though.
Oh, okay. Because when I saw his token over here saying, "Hey, I'm making that check," and I'm like, "But I didn't see you anywhere near there."
No, he did move up here briefly too when Ari and Zygarian started to head up to the north.
Which must have been after I left that area.
Yeah, after Katarina left that area, Theron moved from here to here. And then moved back to there.
Okay, it was just trying to get timing and stuff, so...
For sure.
That is
Listen,
that
I'm
is
not
what it
going to
is.
throw the Kinder under the bus at all. I'm just going to laugh because my question is, how much do I know about Kinder? Like, I know what I know as a person, but do I need to make some kind of roll?
I would say a general knowledge roll. Just roll a die 20.
Can I check for traps up the northern passageway?
Absolutely. Perception on that. Roll a d20, not just a 20. Otherwise, you always get a natural 20. That's not fair.
I like that better.
Now you know how I do it.
Yeah, you're pretty familiar with Kender and their kleptomania, their non-attachment to possessions, things that they own are not really theirs, things that other people own are not really theirs. Everything is just kind of interchangeable possessions.
She likes shiny things, so I'm just gonna laugh. I'm not gonna say anything. She like because I know if somebody says I need a shine, she'll give it up. It's not a big deal.
For sure. And what Ari is seeing up ahead appears to be a clear room. No sign of traps, no monsters rushing out to attack.
Alright, well then I'm just gonna walk up past her up to that doorway and check out the next room. Yeah, right there.
Yep. Hey, let me do a quick copy paste.
Did my trap check cover that little alcove?
It does, yeah. Yeah, no traps in here either, just another ever-burning torch, if either of you want to add one to your collection. They seem to be a dime a dozen down
Gary
here.
should take the torch because he does not have dark vision.
Cool. Yeah, you should be able to grab that thing right up and move it with your token. It is a little cumbersome as opposed to just clicking your token and moving. You kind of have to like draw a box around the area that your token and the torch are in to move them simultaneously, but it does provide a nice source of light.
Is the door in front of me locked?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and snag that torch.
Very cool. Grab it up. Bring it with you. And, I don't know, roll a investigation there for Theron, unless you're just going to grab the door and see if it's locked.
All right. Can I help him?
Oh no, I'm gonna roll investigation.
Okay. Let's check here for a moment. Not that you can tell.
Also, roll investigation.
We're gonna give him just a moment since you were both up there for a minute. He's been down here. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be locked. Hard to tell though. Turtle Monk is not necessarily the best at analyzing these things. You can just open it up though if you want.
All right, I'm gonna open it up.
Would
All
you
right.
really do that after last week?
And the doors are accessible by players, so you should be able to literally just click that door and open it up.
I'm clicking it, it just wiggles.
Oh, it's locked.
Well, it's not accessible. It's locked, guys. Somebody's got to come and pick it.
I'll pick the lock. I'm right behind.
All right. And Ari and Zygerian return from the North Chamber to assist down here. See if we can get into this thing. Wow!
It's never been locked. It was never locked to begin with.
I've convinced the lock that it doesn't exist, and it vanishes from existence. Alright, I need to find something here to substitute, because that is the only section of this map that I have not completed. And only because I've not found the proper illustration. I don't know why my zombie pack is coming up on this, but okay. What the heck is that? Alright, I'm sure I got something down here. Yep.
As you're doing that, I'll ask Tuki if he wants the portable hole. Durlis already said he didn't want it.
I mean, if nobody else is going to take it, I guess so.
I would think that you might be able to do something with it with your ability to fly. I mean, it creates a hole in the ground, so maybe there's something you can envision. I mean, you threw a random potion at that elf and they fell asleep for hours, so
That is true.
I figure why not give it to the person who throws things at random things at things? So
Yeah, I'll take it then.
it's just folded up. I forget how small it folds up into, but it's folded up. And
it's like
I
a
passed it over.
handkerchief.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
Okay, I'll add it to my sheet.
You know, there's still that chest there that shoots people with lightning.
Yes, I'm hoping we find the key somewhere in here. If not, I'll work at dispelling it while protecting myself. But I'd like to try to avoid that.
Didn't the tiefling dispel magic earlier?
She did that on the pool, not on this chest. This chest is quite powerful.
Can she do it again?
She might be able to. I can as well.
I think so.
But there also might be a very clear keyhole there. So
Cross
where there's a keyhole, there might be a key. That's what I was hoping was in the painting. I thought there might be a key behind the painting's illusion, but that was not
What would
the
the painting of a key do to help open a chest?
Behind there was an illusion on the painting. You may not have seen it very clearly, but
I didn't
there
even
was
see
an
this
illusion
painting thing at all. I just was like not here for a while, and then here I am.
I mean,
No.
portal magic is weird. You might have
Checked
been
out.
like,
Weird magic shit deals with
Yeah.
weird magic shit.
Oh, Gleep knows more about magic.
yeah, there was a painting with a illusion on it. I thought it was a depth illusion of some kind, and that there would be a key behind it, but when I looked at it, I was sucked into it. After warning people to not touch magic.
Does anybody want any snacks? And I pull out a handful of bugs. Snacks for anybody?
No.
Over here.
Yeah, I might try some.
Oh.
Great, everybody come on over here. Sit down and relax.
I think I'm still unlocked.
We are not doing a rest there, Leap.
The door is unlocked. Feel free
It's
to
Gloop.
open it
Gloop.
and check on inside.
Alright, I'm going in. Are you coming with me?
Yeah, I am following right behind.
Is Darren coming in as well? Let me check it for traps, though.
Siltum, after handing off the portable hole, will be following over.
Okay.
Investigation?
Yes, indeed.
Wait, you are going to let the unarmored, the low armored, lightly weaponed person go first?
Hey, Price is Right would like a snack there as well, Don, if you're passing them out to Twitchland. No
Lightly
sign
armored?
of any traps. But
What?
what in the world is that?
Guys, should I lick it?
That would be a 28 Arcana, because, yeah, WTF.
Oh, hold just a second.
There is
This
clearly
tiefling's gonna lose
magic
their
in there.
Magic.
I want to touch it.
Why must
Honestly,
everyone
surprising
eat and
that
lick
Ari's still alive.
everything?
Ari has no business still being alive at this point.
I'm really surprised you still have a tongue.
It got really cold. If putting my tongue in hadn't worked, I was going to put my tail in next, so...
And as you observe whatever these phenomena are here in front of you, phenomena, they seem to create this green vortex of lightning tsunami type energy right here between them. And you're not sure exactly how or why, but I mean, this gotta be the weather control device.
I was going to say, is there an item in that vortex that...
There does not appear to be an item in here at all. This appears to be a self-sustaining technomantic device, which is about the most difficult and rarest form of technomancy you can find. There's no item with which to trigger it. It's just created, and in so being created, it absorbs any physical form, any tangible essence it may have once had.
Can I take a candle out of my bag and throw it in the hole?
That should be how we start off next Monday's session, as we're going to pick it up or close it out right here.
Yep.
Just to give us something to look forward to next week. We have more or less completed the Partringon ruins, aside from the magical Thunder Chest, which hopefully has some more goodies inside of it.
We'll
And
take care of that. Yeah.
What the heck are we going to do
Yeah,
about...
I'm hoping for a sword.
Sword, S-words for 500, Alex. Sword would be nice. And tonight was nice. The first hour or so, Steaks wouldn't cook, and Twitch wouldn't stream notwithstanding. We got things rolling smooth as usual. Had a couple new players here, some established players as well. Don and Gale moving over from the Thursday game over to the Monday night game. So a lot of interesting shifts and developments tonight, and I, as always, had a blast, and that's all thanks to you.
For one night here, with the fill in the spot for experience.
Heck yeah, got yourself an extra 2K experience there as well. And the microphone or the headset on mute, unfortunately.
Oh, that makes me mad.
Guys, I didn't die.
I know, right? Despite trying to lick everything.
That's how you check for traps. You don't know. You're not stealthy.
Appreciate the session. I'm gonna go. I need to eat.
Enjoy
Wasn't
your...
not a lot to lick.
Do you want to do the Paint RP session after this, or depending on your guys' time? I don't know.
Well, I imagine it'll be somewhat intermittent between today
Okay.
and tomorrow, maybe even over Wednesday, Thursday, depending on how people are able to respond.
Not an issue.
Oh, yeah. We already got the rewards, so the rest of it's easy peasy from here, I think.
Yep.
Thank you all so much. Hope you had a good time. I had a blast, and catch you tomorrow night for some more Open Table D&D Tuesday group this time.
Well, I'll be there.
Yep, always a great time.
Thanks much.
Are you with us?
Hey, Dan.
Yo.
So I got 2 questions. Number 1, did you put the 2,000 on my character sheet?
I sure did.
Okay. Question number 2. When I went to put the gems on my character sheet in my bios page, everything that I had in that one box is totally gone. Do you know where it went?
The treasure box?
Yeah, I had all kinds of stuff in there from before.
I'll check the character sheet on the other night, but all that stuff should have transferred, so hopefully it's still there and I can just copy-paste it over for you.
Mine's always transferred between the two without issue.
Yeah, or not the
Yeah,
Tuesday,
when we were
Thursday.
Yeah, when we were in the desert and stuff, you know, not in that other campaign.
Yeah.
And I had dragon scales and I had all this other stuff, and it's all gone.
Well, what the heck? I mean, the worst case scenario is fortunately everything's recorded, so we can kind of skip through the videos and hopefully reassemble all that, but hopefully it's not that difficult of a prospect and I can just copy-paste it over from Thursday. I'll jump over to there right now before I actually close out just to double check, because that would suck.
Yeah, it would.
Oh man, I'm gonna change this too. It's not Wednesday anymore, it's Thursday.
Yeah, I my bad. I meant to mention that to you, so sorry.
Oh, no worries, man. You know how it is. I got 50 things going on at once, and I can only pay attention to 20.
And you had the bad steak's not cooking, and then the bad tack, and it's just like, oh, well, yeah, whatever.
It's just a day in the life. Okay, Katarina's character.
I'm glad I was able to use my projected ward right away. That was kind of cool.
Oh, and yep, here we go. Right back to the Roll20 leg.
No, not a problem. Yep, have a good one. Bye-bye.
You as well. Okay, got that. Got that. Ooh, spam emails. Wonderful. Alright, well, this is not the song we're ending off on. You know, we're gonna end off on Her Name is Edith. Let this one play through, though. And while I got y'all here for another minute, thank you so much, Radio Free Covenant, man. Subs all over the place, man, dude. You are truly awesome. Make sure I don't drown myself out with all that right there. Yeah, man, we hit our sub goal tonight. We are inching closer to that followers goal of 140, which, of course, you know, those goals will just always be moving accordingly. But 15 subs, man, that is an amazing accomplishment for Role Playing Unlimited as we rapidly approach our 2-year streaming anniversary on 420. I believe that will be a Thursday night event. I don't know if it'll be a normal Thursday night open table, if I might try to do something special for that night. Both. I don't know. But it's going to be a big night one way or the other, so don't miss it. Have a great night, all. Are you with us?
This